Why am I the only journalist in America that has uncovered a $1 billion scheme perpetrated by 16 U.S. lotteries in 16 different states on American lottery players? I'm Dave Lieber, the watchdog at the Dallas Morning News. Welcome to the Sunday Night Blue Light Special. Tonight's is called The Lottery. I don't know if you remember this, but last year they sold these $10 Willy Wonka Golden Ticket second chance Texas lottery. This was a ticket that I bought, and they promise you in different places that you're going to get a $1 billion challenge, a chance to win up to $1 billion. And the company that printed this, Scientific Games International, they said that they printed 100 million of these tickets. So let's say they sold 90 million of them. And in Texas, they sold 8 million. Okay, so literally 8 million tickets went out where you thought maybe you had a chance to win $1 billion, right? But here's what went wrong. Out of all the tickets sold, let's guess and say 90 million, only one person in the United States had a chance to win the $1 billion. You would think with all this $1 billion golden ticket promise that everybody who could enter would enter, but the truth was the thing was set up so that nobody would win. And I don't understand why no other journalists in America really have seized this, because this is just outrageous. The way they set it up was that you had 3 different scratch-off games, and if you won any money on any of the games, you were automatically disqualified from the $1 billion challenge. But if you lost, you could then register with a barcode, and you could then be one of the people that Texas would send 20 people to Las Vegas earlier this year for this $1 billion spin. Well, had they picked the 20 out of the 8 million tickets they sold, they did a computer draw, which is, you know, not like pulling out, but they just let the computer pick the 20. They didn't announce it right away, so that was fishy. And then the 20 people went to Las Vegas to a casino, along with 80 other people from the other 15 U.S. lottery states. And what happened there was 100 people picked up envelopes under their chair, and only 5 people had a golden ticket. Those 5 went up on the stage. Of those 5, 4 of them spun for $1 million. 1 of them spun for $1 billion. The one person that spun for $1 billion did not win. This whole $1 billion thing was underwritten insurance-wise by Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. There was never a chance in a million years that anyone was ever going to have to pay up $1 billion. And that's what the scheme is here. And I think it's just absolutely disgrace that Texas and 15 other states were involved in this misleading game that makes it look like you're going to win $1 billion when you're not. When only one person out of maybe 90 million, 80 million, 100 million people actually had a chance to win the $1 billion. That's outrageous. Man, I wish I could cover the lottery full time, because every time I look into it, I find stuff that is smarmy. That's a good way to describe it. If you want to read my story about this, it's in the Dallas Morning News at dallasnews.com/watchdog. That's my website there, and you can read my whole story about this $1 billion sham, I call it. So I'm the watchdog, and I fight for you. So I'll see you next Sunday night at the Blue Light Special video. Bam!